Coming up on Mountain News this morning, we take a look at Jessamine County Church that sued Governor Andy Beshear last week as they held in-person services yesterday. And we go to Clay County, and that is where one church held a special Mother's Day service to honor the moms in our lives. And in northern Kentucky, one community came together to hold a birthday parade for a World War II Navy veteran who recently turned 100.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Lacey Roberts. Today is Monday, May 11th, and thank you for joining on Mountain News This Morning. This weekend, we had those frosty temperatures come in, but yesterday there was just a peak of sunshine that came out. Let's bring in Brandon Robinson, and let's hope that peak of sunshine will come back out today.
Yeah, it'll be out this morning, Lacey, but I think we'll see those clouds increase once again as we get deeper into the morning and afternoon hours. Hopefully some sunshine will still peek through, but it's a cold day, at least right now. Let's take a look at our satellite radar loop for the last few hours, and you'll see the rain has since moved down to the region, and the skies have cleared out for now. So some early sunshine, but it's chilly in some areas. 36 here at the house in Letcher County, 37 just across the border in Wise, Somerset, Williamsburg, all at 37 as well. Irvin at 40. Now we have to get to 39 at Jackson to break the record for the low today. I don't think we're going to make it. I think we're going to stay above that when they're at 43 right now, but a lot of spots in the 20s and 30s, or not the 20s, I keep wanting to say the 20s because it was that cold this weekend, the 30s and 40s this morning. When you factor in just a little bit of wind chill, it feels like the 30s in a lot of areas. Actually felt like 29 in Wise, but the wind must have died down just a little bit there, back to 30 there, but it is a chilly morning, so make sure you grab that jacket on the way out the door. You'll probably need it all day. I don't think we'll see a whole lot in the way of rain chances, but we'll see those clouds start to increase again as temperatures only climb into the mid-50s this afternoon. The rest of the forecast is on the way here in just a little bit. Lacey.
Thank you, Brandon. And Governor Beshear did not give a briefing last night because of Mother's Day. That means that as of this morning, the most recent numbers are in, and for COVID-19 cases here in Kentucky shows us that at least 6,400 Kentuckians have contracted the novel coronavirus. At least 300 people have died due to the complications from the virus, and at least 2,300 people have recovered from the coronavirus statewide. Restrictions put in place to prevent the spread of COVID-19 have affected pretty much everyone. But one couple in Lexington who have been together for 40 years now have to be apart. Harold Spurlock is just one of the thousands who can't see someone they love in the hospital because of COVID-19. Spurlock's wife is in the hospital, and he says all he wants to do is see her.
I've been over there twice. I might have eaten off of going on my pride to let me, but that didn't work either.
Dr. Stephen Stack says restrictions from state officials will change Wednesday to allow one visitor per patient. However, hospitals and healthcare facilities are able to continue to limit contact with patients. And a Jessamine County church that sued Governor Andy Beshear last week held in-person services yesterday. And it's the first time Tabernacle Baptist Church in Nicholasville has opened its doors since a federal judge struck down the state ban on those services. Olivia Russell was there and has more.
Eager churchgoers filed into Tabernacle Baptist Church Sunday morning, celebrating the Lord and a victory over Governor Andy Beshear in federal court. The church's legal team claimed Beshear's order to prohibit in-person church services unlawfully targets religious groups. They also said it's a violation of the First Amendment right to freedom of religion and freedom of assembly. Attorney General Daniel Cameron joined the lawsuit just days before the ruling came down. The judge granted the church's request for a temporary restraining order, which applies to all churches in Kentucky. The judge said people must practice social distancing and health guidelines set out by the CDC. A representative for the Nicholasville Church said they are committed to complying with that order, and it was clear as churchgoers wore masks as they walked in the door. And just because churches can reopen this week doesn't mean they actually will. We talked to many that say they're still waiting until Governor Beshear's original reopen date, which was May 20th.
And we must make sure that any house of worship is ready, even just the cleaning that's required. is more significant that's done than is done just about anywhere else.
While Beshear knows he can't stop people from gathering for in-person services, he's urging people to wait and create a thorough plan before they come together. In Nicholasville, Olivia Russell, WKYT.
And Tabernacle Baptist Church is still streaming services online for Facebook for people who are not attending their in-person services. And the annual Mayfest Arts Fair in Lexington joined the continually growing list of events that have had to adapt due to COVID-19. The annual event in Lexington that supports local artists moved online for their 2020 event. That support is so important to the local artists who are facing the same challenges that many people are right now. Those in charge of the event have high hopes for moving the event online.
You know, I can't sell to everybody in Lexington, so if I could get out to other cities and states even, it would be amazing.
The event runs through today, but event leaders say it will likely get extended for a few more days. And Aspire Appalachia hosted a parade for high school seniors in Breathitt County Saturday afternoon. Seniors from Breathitt County, Jackson City, and Riverside Christian schools participated in a parade to celebrate their senior year. Students decorated cars and wore their caps and gowns. The Jackson Fire Department even spent some of the morning hanging a banner between two fire truck ladders to help celebrate. Aspire Appalachia said they organized this event to honor the students for a job well done.
With the uncertainty of everything with COVID-19 and things like that, we know that the seniors aren't getting a proper graduation per se, so we wanted to do something special and have the community rally around them in a senior celebration parade.
Around 80 cars participated in the parade. The organization says that they were very happy with the turnout. Aspire Appalachia is a nonprofit organization and is always looking for volunteers and community support. And in northern Kentucky, the Taylor Mill community put on a parade for a World War II Navy veteran who recently turned 100. Those who knew Homer Groger wanted to make sure the milestone did not go unnoticed and got together to show him what he means to his VFW and his entire neighborhood. Homer says this might be the best birthday yet, and he wants to give a big thank you to his family, friends, and neighbors who helped him celebrate. And this Mother's Day was not like those in previous years due to the coronavirus pandemic. Manchester Baptist Church in Clay County held a drive-in Mother's Day service to help honor the moms in our lives. Cars lined up 6 feet apart and people were able to crack their windows to be able to hear the sermon. Even though churches are technically allowed to hold in-person services again, they thought it would be best to hold a drive-in service to celebrate the holiday.
Really the best we can do right now because things have changed so quickly. We just weren't ready to reopen and have services in the church building this morning.
The church usually gives out flowers to the oldest mom, the youngest mom, and the mom with the most children with her. But this year they decided to give flowers to every mom as a thank you. The church will hold drive-in services through May and will hold in-person services during the last 2 Sundays of June. An elder care facility in Florida celebrated Mother's Day despite social distancing. Trinity Regional Rehab Center staff helped about 100 residents go outside. Then families drove by in a festive parade. Kim Leoff reports some loved ones hadn't seen each other in weeks.
They say love knows no bounds.
Very grateful that they're allowing us to do this.
Even a pandemic couldn't keep these families from celebrating their moms on this special day.
It is emotional. Who would have ever thought we'd be doing this?
Diane Baker and her family came to see her mom, Gloria.
Hello? Hello, Mother.
Hi, Grandma.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
They joined dozens of other cars in a parade to say hi to their loved ones.
I want to jump out of the car and hug her.
The family separated for the last 7 weeks. with the center locked down to protect residents from COVID-19.
My sister and I, we do like to go in, make sure she's organized, just to be there hands-on with her, give her a hug. It's hard.
But they say moments like this.
Oh, this is terrific. It's so exciting. I'm shaken.
Make the distance
We love you, Grandma.
a little bit easier.
Oh, she can't. It's emotional. All right, love you.
They say love knows no bounds. Even from 6 feet apart, the love here could be felt from miles away. In Pasco County, Kim Luffler, Spectrum, Bay News 9.
And just ahead on Mountain News this morning, we will show you how Lifetime is making life a little better, one movie at a time.
And it's been a cool start to the weekend. We'll see more cool air in place, but some warmer temperatures are coming. I'll tell you when in about 3 minutes.